Yo, what's up?
Baby, let's go.
Welcome to our website. We've got loads of news and gossip for you today. But first, here's a new song.
Go, Kim. Kim, go.
I'm trying.
She's starting it up.
It's lunchtime and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. Live from the Amp Media Studios, Dawn and Freddie S. and their team are ready to serve up a huge portion of fun for lunch with friends and neighbors. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought and take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy some humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of hope and happiness to help your day go by with a smile. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. If you have a story to share, movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you, call in toll free 888-994-4995, Studio A right now. Sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe. Here are your hosts, Dawn and Freddie S.
All I can say is wow.
Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday, everyone, before Labor Day. Hard to believe, already September 3rd. Here we rocking and rolling right into fall. Pumpkin spice season is out. Labor Day is on Monday.
Yeah.
The beautiful music we just had of Kim Jafar. Got that one right.
I call it Jeff up.
I know, and I should know better than to listen to
You
you
should
on
know
a
better.
pronunciation of a last name.
You should know better.
That is beautiful music of Kim Jafar. She also joined us Tuesday on Tell Us Your Biz. So that was a great interview. More to come with Kim. Got a great Friday show lined up for you.
It's very nice. Isn't music healing? And you know, she makes me very nervous.
Who, Valerie?
Valerie. She darts out here, she darts in there. But I love to end with the music, and we're going to be playing a couple of songs today with the music because it ties everything together.
Soothes your soul, right?
Yes.
So today's kind of like a soothe your soul kind of Friday. We've got our Gubba week that we are continuing with our drink of the day. I don't know if we have a drink of the day or it's kind of a buyer's choice. I'm not really sure.
I can't say drink. Oh.
Slick's had a whole bar set up with no mic. Wayne's going to share.
I can't say it's drink of the day, but like, you know, I'll just like to leave everybody with the drinks that we've been making.
So we've had
The espresso one, I can't make
that
that.
espresso martini I did. We've had a great weekend. We've got Mini Donut World in the house. This is one of my favorites. This is the tequila and
Hold
key
that up
lime
again.
donut. I don't know if it shows up on air though.
That looks really bizarre.
Tequila and a key lime donut. But in case you don't like tequila or key lime, we've got a variety of donuts to choose from right here from Mini Donut World. Look at these.
Hold on, what is this dark one?
Kahlua.
What?
Kahlua looks like cookies and cream. There's cheesecake. There's guava. There's, oh my
The
gosh,
guava has
Nutella.
vodka?
Yes.
Ay.
S'mores. Oh my gosh, there are so many choices. Sprinkles. We have some that are for adults 21 and over, and then we've got some that are not for adults, for all kids of all ages. So this is a whole lot of fun. We've got Mini Donut World with us. Eileen Lemelman of It All Starts With You. Had a great show this morning. And of course, Wayne Henry from Dignity Memorial, Southeast Florida in the house. A lot of great stuff happening.
A lot of nice stuff happening. And you know, it's really funny because Doc asked for a nickname. So I'm sitting here thinking, Doc, what do I call Doc? And this Doc is what I call her. Always, you know, for 5 years. How long we know this woman? 5 years?
A
4
long
years?
time. It was
Always
a great
called
show.
her Doc, no?
It was a great show on It All Starts With You. You can check that out on It All Starts With You this morning at 11 o'clock. Going to be re-airing it tonight on WWNN at, I think, 7 o'clock. So you can listen to it again live on the radio. So that'll be a great show. And it's really important. The reason we wanted to replay it for you tonight on radio, because everyone's going through something right now.
Especially now.
It's this thing, as you call it, this thing we're all going through. And everyone's dealing with this thing one way or another. Even if you don't have contracted the virus, you're dealing with the thing in another way, or you know someone, or business, or stress, or getting out, or going, whatever it is.
A lot of
It's
fear.
how to get through this thing that we're all going through a little more peacefully and within yourself, because, as she says, it all starts with you.
And this weekend, it's a good challenge because I was watching the news and they're talking about whether or not you cancel plans or you go away. And people are deciding one way or the other to cancel. Now, there's some people that are canceling now for the second year in a row, much to their chagrin. And, you know, you lose a big portion of your money when you start doing this stuff. And they have to make these decisions. So I was going to jump in on her show and ask her all of these questions because of the timing, the theme of the show. I don't want to give the show away. I want you to watch it. But I almost jumped in. I didn't know if I was allowed to.
I know you took a mic and didn't. Let's bring up Eileen and Wayne's camera. Let's have a little chit chat with them. And there they are. What was your question going to be?
Well, she was talking a lot about what we're going through, because I don't want to give away the show. And I had questions about the weekend is upon us. It's a long weekend. And this is the time when you go away and you do certain things with family, friends, and what have you. And you just go and you don't think about, you know, what's going on in your circle until you come back. So do you say, okay, I'm going to do what I got to do. I think I'm safe enough and go, whatever your philosophy is. But you wrestle with this. And then you wrestle with this at home. Because if you live with somebody and they don't feel the same way, here we go in that merry-go-round world. We were at the Awful Dodger last night, and there was 27 different versions of what's going on right now.
Everyone's got their own version. So what do you think?
Well, you know, actually, kind of wish you brought that up during the show.
I wanted to. You know, it's like walking into, you ever go to like where they have fine china and you put your hands in your pocket.
Yeah.
And you walk like
You
the
don't
mummy.
touch?
And I can't help it because my shoulders will hit this. You can't touch it. And I didn't know if I held the mic up about 4 times, but you were so intent.
I was intent. Well,
On the
you know, I'm a
breathing,
very
right?
intense person.
Breathing.
You know, and you would have gotten me off my game,
That's
but
what I'm saying.
it's okay because I think what you're bringing up is a very important point. Here we are, another Labor Day, another holiday, and what are we going to do? We thought we were safe, but we're not. Actually, I was listening to the news this morning, and they're encouraging people not to have these big gatherings, these big barbecues or whatever, you know, unless you can be outdoors and, you know, then you don't have to wear your mask. But listen, personally, I'm Jewish. I'm celebrating the holidays coming this next week. I canceled Rosh Hashanah dinner at my house because the thought of having, you know, 15 people sitting around the table with no masks in really close proximity, for me, that didn't sit well with me. So I canceled it. But that's what we're all struggling with, and it's all constantly, we're always on this loop. What should I do? Is it safe? Another holiday canceled, another year with these kinds of issues. It's very stressful.
But then you talk about people being social, that we're social beings. And so here we are struggling with, like, on the one hand, it's like, phew, I'm not having 15 people for dinner. This is so great. I'm going to order in lunch for a few people on Tuesday. This is so great. And then on the other hand, then you're not seeing people, right?
Well, remember
So
I
it's-
talked about grieving the loss.
So it's this scale, this slippery scale of you want to, but then you're happy you're not cleaning your house and cooking dinner for the next 6 days, but then you're not seeing the people that you want to see. You're keeping this tight-knit circle. So you just don't know, and you don't know the right feeling. And I told you this morning, I kind of feel disconnected.
You make me laugh.
I feel why?
Because you put this whole thing in cleaning dishes and cooking.
Yes.
Has nothing to do with that. Has nothing to do with
If
that.
I'm going to commit to cleaning dishes
Oh, my
and cooking,
Lord.
it's got to be
You
like
would
the
have
thing.
COVID alarms just on the days you have to cook.
No, I'm very happy bringing food in. But then you start thinking about it's a lot of work.
This is what I hear.
It's a lot of work, right?
I'm going to be
I
going.
relate.
I'm going to be going.
All
to,
these things you're supposed to because they're joyful. Joyful. It's a
Joyful? Where
freaking
are my wheels?
it's a freaking lot of work.
I'm going to her mother's house because I want to do this whole Rosh Hashanah.
He wants to come for lunch.
So I got my little beanie hat thing going. Right? I sort of decorated last night, and I'm going. Then I hear
that
I
hat
come.
is good enough.
No, I'm going to have it underneath. But I'm going to go because I want to learn. I really want to learn what this whole thing is about. So I called her mom yesterday to make sure I can go. I'm, inviting myself. She says, "Are we going to eat on plastic plates?"
She goes, I got to get paper. Okay. And she goes, and you are bringing lunch.
I
Yeah.
told her I'm Puerto Rican. I eat off a napkin.
Yes, you did.
With hands. I
Because
don't
all I
need
need is a
utensils
straw
either.
and a napkin. I'm good.
Rice and beans on the plate on your hand.
I know. But yes, you just don't know what to do.
Yes, and I can't tell you what to do. All I can tell you, and what the show was all about, was how to manage the anxiety surrounding all of these uncertainties, surrounding all of these not knowings, the grieving of what was, not knowing how we should move forward. Yes, we have to really, really take care of our emotional being in terms of that. I can't tell you what to do. I know what I'm doing. But we have to manage our stress around it.
And it's a big deal. And it's funny because you're actually working the room this way, which makes a whole lot of sense. Where we leave Kim to sort of tie this
I
whole
want Kim
thing
to
up
sort of breathe.
and sort of relax. But it's really important because, and even Wayne on the next segment, he's going to talk about this. Children getting sick has increased from 14 to 22%. 1/3 of the country now is about kids getting sick. Okay.
That's right.
And that's a whole different conversation, and that's political, and it's over here. But it's what it's doing to the family values, how it's tearing things apart with people that believe one way or the other, the right way or the wrong way or the other way. It's just destroying the mentality of the family core. It's what I'm seeing. It's really disturbing. Neighbors are fighting with neighbors because they're fighting within the house and they're just taking it out. Nobody knows what to do.
You don't know what to do. And then
Good,
there's a
bad, or
whole lot of
indifferent.
guilt on the Jewish side.
Well, that's a Jewish thing because Puerto Ricans don't even know how to spell guilt. We say
And
my
it's a whole lot of guilt. Do you have dinner? Do you not have dinner? Who comes to the
Exactly.
house?
gotta
What about
eat.
lunch?
You could sit out in the grassy area. She has grass in front of the house.
My family is like the perfect model. If you're going to do a Jewish show on guilt and cooking or not cooking and bringing food in, that is my
I
family.
can't do that. I'm bringing my Manischewitz and I'm sitting in the grass.
All in.
But you know,
We'll put
it's,
you
it's
outside.
also about what I talked about on the show. As women, we are sort of like the caretakers of the family. We create the food and we, make the dinners and we make the holidays. And not to be able to do that is very, very,
To do it.
it's upsetting.
To do it. Wayne, stop agreeing.
I turned on the oven yesterday, the other
Exploded.
day. I had to stop and think about what
How do you
button.
turn it on?
Yes.
Hello, Freddie. How do you turn an oven on?
Chuck goes, "What are you doing?" I forgot which button I'm turning on. He's like, "How long has it been since you turned it on?"
A while.
I don't know. The last holiday, which was could have been 2 years ago for all I know. Cookies, maybe. I don't even remember what I made.
My mother-in-law, may she rest in peace, called me one day. How do you turn the microwave on? I had to drive to
I
Yonkers.
had to actually stop and think about this for a little bit. And this, at least for me, this is what this whole
Well,
situation
is the guilt
doing.
about the cooking or
No.
is the guilt about everything else? Because I don't know. I got some mixed emotions.
You know what the guilt is? The guilt is, as my parents age, where are we in this continuum of spending time together?
Got to cook more.
No, you just have to be together more. God does not say cook.
Does your mother
God
cook?
says spend time
Does
together.
your mother cook?
She used to.
It's a present question. Does she cook now?
And you ask her.
Okay, because I'm going to cook with your mother in the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm going to make some, I don't know, tortilla or
But so
something.
the guilt is a whole nother thing, and there's no right or wrong.
No, there's no right
So what
or
do we
wrong.
do?
But you have to really, I can't tell you what to do. All I can tell you is to really align with your soul, with really feeling what is going to be right for you. Because when you do what's right for you and you breathe into it, that reduces stress, and then you're really confident about what you're choosing.
Interesting. 'Cause a
It's
couple
not
months
about,
ago-
I don't know, are you worrying about what they're going to think, what that one's going to think? Are you worrying about, everyone else, or are you worrying about you?
Yeah, who you worried about?
I'm not really
I don't
worried.
understand you sometimes.
Why?
Guilt. Guilt.
Well, that's what guilt is, right? What will others think about me?
But what do I care? Their opinion of me is none of my business.
Because everyone likes you.
I don't care. You're here for like this. And every time I see Wayne, I feel that cuts in half.
See, my only guilt would be is if I missed an opportunity to do something and you look back and say, shoulda, woulda, coulda. And I don't feel that way on vacations because, quite honestly, I'm a
But what
germaphobe. So.
but what are you feeling guilty about? I don't understand the question. There must be something wrong with me.
You know, engaging in the conversation, like you always tell me when my parents talk, engage in this
But
conversation.
your parents talk about everything.
Yes.
So what is there to be guilty about?
You just got to be present in the moment. Not cleaning dishes, not the cooking, not who's sitting 6 feet away. It's all of those other things that you worry about.
Or because of the COVID, you don't want to be in the same room? Your mother has a big house.
Yes.
So we are going to put people all over the house. And we're going to run around, talk to people in different rooms.
Wait till you see this house.
You'll have microphones.
That's what I do.
Wait
I'm
till
going to
you
bring
see
my loudspeaker. Hello, in room B.
Hey, you know what? That's a great idea. I love it.
You take your 15 people, you put them all over the house.
Yeah,
You-
that's what I'll
Use your
do.
neighbor's house. Guilt. No guilt.
You just got to figure it out.
You know, Puerto
We
Rican.
always have a Zoom dinner. Just everyone eating
Oh
something.
my
That's
God.
what we did
We've done
last
that
year.
too for Passover.
Yes.
That was, we got every angle, right? Have you seen the Zoom TV shows where they
Oh,
make
that's
fun of the
funny.
Jewish families trying to do this?
They didn't know how
Wait,
to turn
I
it on.
think I'm on, and all
Your
I saw
parents
was
didn't know how to use
somebody's.
it?
I saw somebody's chin. I saw somebody's cleavage. We were like, oh gosh. Everyone's doing the best they can possibly do, and just when you think you're getting out of it, you don't know.
You're back
But
in
Wayne,
it.
you went on vacation, and it was lovely. You said.
Yeah, I mean, there was a little bit of anxiety there because a bit of a risk, but yeah, we're on a cruise ship. It was a third the normal capacity. That everyone had to be vaccinated. Plus, we had to have a negative test within 3 days of getting on the ship. If we got off the ship at any of the ports, we had to stay in a bubble. Hand sanitizers everywhere. All the staff were wearing masks. So there was a lot of precautions. So I kind of felt safe with that. But even then, I'm like, oh, it's a bit of a risk. but yeah, it was nice to get away,
I'm
see
glad you
something
went.
new. Yes, definitely. I mean, I'll never experience I hope I'll never experience a cruise ship, a gorgeous
Anxiety.
new cruise ship at such few people on it. So that was nice.
There's a built-in anxiety that comes with this stuff, right?
Yeah, it's like, all these precautions, and then we're stood in line, close to each other, waiting to go through all the stuff. So I was like, okay, I don't know.
That doesn't even
It's
make
like-
sense. That just don't make no sense.
I mean, we were wearing masks and stuff, and they gave us masks to wear that were so thick. I mean, I was like, I'm gonna
And you're all
suffocate.
standing in line.
Now, somebody in here told me, I think it was Kim, the plastic between things, like you go to Home Depot and stuff, they found that the bacteria lives in the plastic longer than in the air. Did you read this thing? It's just the most craziest thing. So those have you standing in line to get on a cruise ship.
Well, I think about that when I go to get my nails done, and there's this plastic layer. So if somebody sneezes or talks and you're not wearing a mask, it's all sitting
You
right
have
there.
to sanitize.
I wear my mask, but I think
No,
about
you
that
gotta
all the
clean
time.
it. The stuff jumps out at you. Now I'm gonna give you another piece of great news that I heard
Oh,
today.
thank you.
You want to hear it or not? Because you get guilty. There's a new
Bring it
variant.
on, bring
I
it
started
on.
my double weekend.
There's a new variant.
And I don't want to hear it.
Huh?
Thank you. Thank you for playing, though.
It's inevitable.
It's a new
Thank
one.
you for playing. So you got to do what feels right for you.
Yeah, there's going to be a level of risk in pretty much anything you do, so you just need to do what you can to be safe, and then hopefully, worst case scenario, you do get it. Hopefully, it won't be,
But what I've seen, which I think
Fatal.
is pretty cool, is a lot of things going back to times when it was a little more simpler. Sitting outside, having some friends over, having a barbecue even with two people or two couples, and you just sit outside instead of sitting in a restaurant doing the things. It goes back to maybe the simpler times.
Stephanie says it's risky still. I got a question. When you go to a place and you use a public bathroom, not the cleanest area in the world, is it more dangerous today than it was last year?
Think so?
No? And if you use a porta potty at a concert or
That's
something.
just gross.
That's disgusting.
Well, so
That's
if
just
you-
disgusting.
Wait
Thank
a
you,
minute.
Slick.
What,
Well, you
so
just
what are you
try
gonna
not
pee
to
in your
touch
pants?
stuff.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna pee in your pants, right? You're gonna go water a bush in front of everybody?
Themselves are much cleaner than those porta potties. That's
So
Facts.
what?
The bushes are cleaner than the porta potties.
Right, but that's against the law. They give you a ticket for that.
I'm not going. That's against of my health.
Not if they don't catch you. So here we are. We're breaking the rules now, breaking the law. But how do you feel about going to bathrooms? Do you stop going? You don't go.
No, I
Where
mean,
do you
I'm
go?
certainly much more conscious about things. So, I'll wash my hands.
your
and
hands.
then I'll use the paper towel to turn stuff off and open the door. I never did that before. Certainly much more.
You're doing it
much-
right now. You mean okay?
Even here, after using the restroom, I
Always,
use
yeah.
the paper towel to
Yep.
open the door, turn off the light, and then throw it away.
Yep.
And the other problem, toilet paper now is on the extinction list again.
Really?
You see this?
Yeah.
Yes. Not because people are buying more of it, even though that's part of it, but because somebody can't deliver the goods
Less people working.
to get it done because nobody's working.
Well, I can tell you,
Bidet.
we've had a lovely new napkin holder. Thank you to Alana's mom. We have a branded napkin holder. How cool is that?
She actually has a second one she's bringing because I
I
told her I
know.
needed to.
So we got lots of cool stuff. All right, let's take a commercial break. When we come back, let's talk to Wayne Henry.
You know
I
what
gotta
this is
dig into
called,
these
right?
donuts, or I gotta move them.
This is the guilty napkin holder. I gotta put guilty.
I'm ready for that. I got napkins, I got donuts.
You have
I'm
to
ready
rub
to
it. for
pass
the
and
guilt.
serve.
But then you have to clean it.
All right, let's take a quick commercial break. I'm gonna spray you. You're gonna make me crazy today. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Looking for a place to get your ice cream fix? Look no further than Cold Stone Creamery. At Cold Stone, we make our ice cream fresh every single day in store. We have over 20 different ice cream base flavors and over 30 different mix-ins to choose from. We also have plenty of signature creations if you don't want to go ahead and choose your own. To end your creation, you can put it in one of our freshly made waffles. We have ice cream cakes, ice cream sandwiches, milkshakes, smoothies, banana splits, sundaes, and so many other things for you to come check out and enjoy. We are the official ice cream store of the Brooklyn Cafe. Hope to see you soon, and remember, it's always a great day for ice cream.
Hi friends, it's Green and Allie from Kids and Capes. Tune in Saturday mornings on the Brooklyn Cafe Kids Television Network at 10 o'clock, where we share fun and ideas. And remember, peace, love, and kindness.
Welcome to Mini Donut World, where the donuts are hot, fresh, and delicious, made to order and customizable by you. Gourmet specialty flavors such as apple pie, French toast, campfire, and strawberry cheesecake are always popular. Looking to tailor your appetite? Build your own mini donuts. Choose from over 18 flavored donut bases, add on your icing flavor, and choose from over 15 toppings and drizzles. While kids enjoy our design your own kits to take home, our 21 and over customers love our alcohol-infused donuts. Come visit Mini Donut World at 8763 Sterling Road in Cooper City. Have questions or want to place an order? Give us a call at 954-369-2301. We know you will love each bite of our deliciously distinctive mini donuts.
Jay Harmon exclusively in the Gallery of Boca. Jay Harmon captures the essence of really creative and captivating mind. Jay Harmon brings light into the darkness on majority of his pieces, using a negative background to highlight the details of some of his looks. I know some artists use white canvases, but he thrives on a black canvas. And here's the kicker. He only uses pencil, colored pencil, graphite pencil, and pencil for his art pieces. Yes, I know it's hard to fathom that these beautiful pieces came from pencil, but yes, they did. And the only way you can experience Jay Harmon is if you come to the Gallery of Boca. Jay Harmon, an unconventional artist with a unique story behind every canvas.
Born in Marseille, France, Max Lazega creates whimsical and free-flowing interpretive art. His 40 years in the construction industry created the foundation for his craft. His unique work displays his view of the future with bold and playful combinations of materials and processes, but the methodology remains consistent. He fuses recycled materials and discarded building supplies into a fresh, well-executed approach. Lazega has lived in Miami, Florida most of his life, where he pursues his lifelong passion of creating industrial art. For more information, contact Max Lazega at artworkstudios.org or 786-326-8873.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
I feel guilty. Don't eat it as I eat it. I'm trying them all. I had the Fruity Pebbles, and I'm on to the Key Lime and Tequila Mini Donut World. Ready to kick it over to Wayne, see what he's got? Eileen, did you have a donut? No. Wayne, did you have one?
I'm having the new mango. What is it? Mango with mango tango. It's very nice.
Wow.
It's going to make you want to
Very
do the
good.
cha-cha.
Or the tango.
Don't
Why
know
would
about
the mango
that,
tango
but
want
I'm
him to
enjoying
do
the donut.
cha-cha?
Because it starts as the cha-cha and then turns into the mango. That's why.
I like him. She goes, and any more tequila? Wayne, what is going on with Dignity? I know you're starting to really do some networking and connect people.
Yeah, I mean, some of the restrictions have come in again just to be safe with people, and we're trying to do what's logical. It's hard these days to know, but certainly a lot more masks and things there. A lot of people, wanted to be cautious, which is a good idea. So I have seen, I just want to caution everybody, do be careful out there. We are seeing, unfortunately, much younger people passing away of COVID. I've seen recently. So, do stay vigilant. It's going to be with us for a while, I'm afraid. Might be new variants coming and things like that. So I'm afraid we're not out of the woods yet, as we're all aware, and I know that's stressful for everybody. But we're here for people. Heaven forbid something happens unexpectedly. But a lot of what we're trying to do is educate everyone about the benefits of doing your pre-arrangements well in advance, ideally years or decades in advance. That's what we're all about. If you have those things in place, and if you have some sort of retirement plan, some sort of estate plan, the details of your funeral should be decided and funded. We can do that ahead of time, and there are a lot of benefits of doing that beforehand. Where you can lock in the prices with us, and we're the largest network anywhere. We have over 250 locations here in Florida, over 2,800 throughout our network in North America, including Canada and Puerto Rico. So it's future-proof. Once your plan is in place, you can always tweak it later on. We've got a lot of people to do that, but once it's in place, even if that's 40 or 50 years in the future, when you pass away, today's prices are locked in and you're avoiding all of that inflation, which can easily save your family thousands and thousands of dollars. So that's a huge financial benefit of doing that ahead of time, much better than trying to save those funds in a separate retirement fund or other sort of investments where we can take the risks for you. And that's guaranteed in the future.
And everyone is so nice and professional and dignified. I just have to tell you, they called my parents from Menorah Gardens because they're building new mausoleums. So they called, they're very excited and said, come over, it's built. I want you to take a look at
Nice.
it. So they get there and they look at it. My dad says, that's not ours. I go, what do you mean? He says, ours is wherever near a lake or whatever it is. I said, no, this is yours. He says, nope. But sure enough, they go in the office, they pull the paperwork. They said, we are so sorry, you're absolutely right. Our apologies, let us get everything in order. And they were so kind and gracious and said, yours is next, whatever. But they were so nice about it. They weren't like, no, you're lying, this is yours. They were great. Yeah, but customer service right now and people working right now isn't what it always used to be, and certainly isn't always what it should be.
Sure.
So they couldn't have been nicer.
Well, we take great pride in working with our families. Most families that work with us, other family members are, they know that they're going to be also working with us. So that's our key. We actually have the highest rating in the J.D. Power survey. There's only 13 other companies ever that have received that same ranking. So we really strive to go above and beyond what people expect from us. We know it's always going to be, one of the most difficult times of someone's life when they've lost a loved one. So we really strive to, every interaction really, surpass that expectation to make that a very difficult time as good as it can be. So that's our goal.
And it's really easy. And now that I have all my stuff put together, so now it's funny, the conversation in my house. Because it used to come out of one account, and then we changed it to now it comes out of another account. That other account, now the bill goes to my house. So every month I go, he says, oh, well, this is your funeral plans, and it's coming out of this account. Yeah, and that's that. That's coming out of that account. But there has to be this conversation about it every time, which makes me think of you, Eileen, that I did this because I wanted to do this for me and for my kids. I wanted to know that it was in place. And if he's not happy with it, he doesn't have to be, because it's not, right? It doesn't matter what he thinks of me. I needed to do this for me. So like now I can incorporate everyone in this conversation because it was something I was passionate about doing. I locked in the prices. You walked me through it. We picked it, done it. Women empowerment, I did it for whatever reasons I needed to do it. And the rest of it can fall by the wayside because it was really important to do what I felt in my heart to do. And you helped me every step of the way.
Your best case scenario, Dawn, you've got those things in place. And, hopefully that's going to be decades later where, we're going to need to use that. But you've taken advantage of doing that ahead of time. You're avoiding all of that cost inflation. We're doing a payment plan. So you don't have to pay all of that in full. So it's going to save your likely your kids a lot of money where they don't have to deal with it. But on top of the financial savings, it saved your family an emotional burden. So when that day comes, you've made it so much easier for them, and that you've decided pretty much, everything that you want to have done at the day. They don't have to make any decisions. They just have to decide what day do they want the service. But you've taken care of everything else. That's a fantastic gift that you've given your
I want
family.
to ask you a question. When we put everything in place with you at Dignity, it's not like walking over to Funeral Home B over here and then you decide to transfer to Funeral C and you paid them for something and now you got to get the money from here to go to there. When you work with you and Dignity, if you transfer, you go out of state with whatever clause you have in there, it all gets transferred.
Yes. So everything you have in place, you've got your cemetery, casket, services, you've butterfly release, you've got a big celebration of life party, money for catering. You've got the whole shebang in there. If later in life you decided you're not going to live in Florida anymore, you're going to move to California, just for example. Everything you have in place when we did this last year, this year, at those prices, they're transferable to any of our other locations anywhere in our network. So those historic prices would be honored at any other Dignity Memorial location. So that's another great reason to work with the Dignity Memorial location, in that transferability, that future-proof plan is in place. You don't have to worry about what happens in the future. Pretty much
Makes it very easy.
Every case scenario is covered.
You got elephants coming too?
No, just butterflies.
Because elephants have long memories, and you get guilty by everything.
Here's the guilt in this whole conversation. I wanted the doves and the butterflies.
They eat the
And Wayne told me I couldn't because the doves have eaten the butterflies.
Well, I didn't recommend it.
Wayne did not recommend it. So I
but
had
it'd
to
be like the
choose.
filming of the birds.
So I had to
Probably
choose.
wouldn't be a nice scene.
So I went with the butterflies over the doves eating the butterflies. Not a good message.
Not a good look.
Not a good look. Yeah, no.
No wonder why people get confused. Guilty bird eating butterfly. Guilty.
I would feel really guilty if the bird ate the butterfly.
I know. Wow.
I wanted to provide some information today also about the FEMA funding that's available. So anyone listening, if you have lost a loved one due to COVID, there is some funding that's available from FEMA that I just want to make you sure that you're aware of. FEMA will reimburse the family up to $9,000 for funeral costs. Could be part of cemetery, funeral, transportation, pretty much anything that you've spent is covered. You just need to show that COVID is the cause. If it's before May 2020, they're much more flexible about, it may be a cause because they weren't able to diagnose it as easily then. So it may be a suspected case. So some of the wording is, may have been caused by COVID-19 or COVID-19-like symptoms, something like that. As a cause of death would be acceptable. After May 2020, they were much better about diagnosing the cause of death as COVID. So after that date, as long as COVID is listed on the death certificate as one of the causes, at least one of the causes of death, then family has access to those. Sorry?
Who do you contact?
So we've got all the information on our website. I'm happy to point you in that direction there. I just want to make everyone aware that is there. So if you do know of someone who has a loved one that's passed away, that funding is available. If you did have someone that passed away and maybe you just did a basic cremation at the time, you didn't spend that full $9,000 and you want to maybe do a memorial service or something like that, that would also be covered now. You just need to pay for it, show a receipt, cause of death, and they'll cover all of these things. There's no stated expiry yet.
Wow.
So
This is all through FEMA.
it's all through FEMA.
Wow.
It's all through FEMA. So $9,000 per person, or if multiple people have passed away in the same family, they'll pay up to $35,500.
Wow.
35,500.
Yeah.
Instead of 36. Wow.
3,500.
No.
Or 35,000.
35,000.
500. If there's multiple.
That's pretty impressive.
So I just want everyone to be aware. Not everyone's aware of that. The process is fairly straightforward. So we've got all the information any of our locations can help you with that, or just contact me. I can easily send you the link and things like that.
Are you back to doing your lunch and learns or your webinars, seminars?
We've kind of pulled back a little bit again. Just for right now, people are a little bit nervous about coming together. But we can always, meet in person, in small groups, or we're doing virtual. I did two virtual appointments just the other day, so we can always provide the information somehow.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot more virtual, and we're changing some sets around. Even at the radio station, we were there with Kim, and Kim was at one end like you are here, and you were at one table. I was at another table, because that's exactly what we're trying to do.
But it actually worked out because we gave us an idea to go to a 3-set now. So because Kim got to play in that set, we're going to put a high top table there. So it works out. It
always works out, but you just have to be a little more cognizant of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Got to be creative.
Creative,
100%.
out of the box thinking. What's the best way for people to contact you?
Yeah, my cell is 561-654-9000. Call or text me anytime. I will get back to you if I don't answer. Email is just wayne.henry@dignitymemorial.com. So also Brooklyn Cafe is part of the Dignity Memorial Funeral Benefit Program. So anyone listening has access to minimum 10% discounts on any funeral or cemetery services. But I encourage everybody, if you haven't got your funeral plans in place, if you've got any kind of retirement plan, estate plan, really should be part of that. Not only that, who will decide, but get the details in place is a really, really good idea. Unfortunately, it's something we all need, and it's better to have those arrangements in place ahead of time.
100%. The older I get, if I knew then what I know now, it's kind of nice, Eileen, to look at things and go, what I know now, I'm going to take full opportunity of and put it in place. Instead of looking back, if I knew then what I know now, if you know it now, do it now. No time like the present. Make sense?
Oof, yeah.
I got my Gubba weekend started, and I've got mini donuts and tequila. So all I
It's
can say
amazing
is
how those mini donuts keep disappearing.
I had a friend over there who likes to share them
It
with me.
seems like she likes them.
Let's take a commercial break. When we come back, let's head over. Let's talk some music. Let's talk some mini donuts. It is definitely time to start your Gubba Labor Day weekend. Slick's got the bar open. We've got a new prop along the way. We've got a boat that's coming. Our Gubba boat.
Stop giving my stuff away.
All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
When your property suffers from water, mold, fire, or biohazard, you need a professional remediation company that is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Rescue Clean 911 offer 24/7 emergency service with 1-hour response times now in your area. Water, mold, fire, biohazard. Call now 1-833-253-2699.
Handling the hard jobs with a soft touch.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Proudly distilling out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
Do you need a strong cup of coffee to get you through your day? Try your very own Brooklyn Cafe Show coffee, the official coffee of the Brooklyn Cafe Show. You can pick up a bag from us, or two. Contact us at 866-224-5422, or just stop on by. We're at 2400 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard, Suite 13. Come on in, grab a bag of our signature Brooklyn Cafe coffee. The cafe doors are always open.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Attention Florida residents. Is constant water damage from the elements putting holes in your pipes and your wallet? We cut the cost when disaster strikes. You deserve to have your house be a home again. At Triumph, we get you paid the most for your insurance claims. Broken pipes, water damage, and mold? Triumph Consulting covers it all. Call our offices now to qualify for a free house inspection at 954-669-4935 or visit www.wegetYouPaid.com.
Welcome to AMP2 TV, the first and only internet production company that's truly plugged in. When you're looking for a full-service internet radio, TV production company, discover AMP2 TV. AMP2 TV is a full-service media company that can provide all streaming videos, video studios, radio studios, and television studios. Call us today at 866-224-5422, for no business is too small to grow to be accounted. It's time for your message to be seen. Let AMP2 TV help get you there.
If a tree falls in the woods and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? Have you ever felt that your voice goes unheard? And you think that you can make a difference if only someone would listen. It's time for women in business to have a place to step into your power, a platform to embrace your hopes, dreams, and your visions, a voice to heal and restore. Your voice can make a difference. We have a platform you deserve to share your story and let your voice be heard. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself the chance to be heard and shine bright. Contact New Dawn Media by texting CAFE to 55312. That's CAFE to 55312. Or call us at 866-224-5422. Your voice can make a difference.
AMP2 TV and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They have been working around the clock, non-stop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it has never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP2 TV at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
Hi, I'm Tracy McDonough, owner and founder of Healing Moments. Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
Hey guys, it's Taylor from Behind the Scenes. I forgot what I was supposed to say. You've been listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Show, and now back to the show for the amazing violinist.
You know, it's funny. Some people can make an instrument cry, and when you sort of you hear people play a certain instrument and make it cry. A lot of people never understood that when I used to say that, but you just heard it right there and there. And it's funny because Dawn and I know a gentleman by the name of David DePino who works for Tenet Hospital. And he got in touch with me yesterday, and Kim doesn't know this yet, but I had a dream of having a player on the hospital. Remember the thing I saw in Italy? And they must have seen the show, and they're very interested, Kim, in putting you on top of a hospital to play to thank our first responders. So we're working on that right now because I think that'd be amazing.
You guys,
if we
let's
can get
open
that
up camera. Maybe you'll open up all the cameras for now.
Yeah, let's go to 4s if you want. But it would be
Thanks,
amazing to hear what you do. And I know that you've played this, and I know that and you're always practicing, and it's never good enough. But if you look in this room, I think we can all agree on one thing. It's pretty good, and it is good enough.
It's
My anxiety level just lifted. It's very nice.
See, Eileen, there
Very
you
calming.
have it.
Music is a beautiful, beautiful form of stilling, being still with yourself, and really, really just listening to that little voice within that is just crying to be quiet and peaceful. And thank you for sharing. That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Talk about quieting a room, right? Taking anxiety away.
Absolutely.
You could hear a pin drop in this place. Not
It's-
often it happens like that.
It's amazing. I tell you, when the first time I heard Kim play, we talked about this for months. We've been talking about this. And I think that she is the antidote for people's anxiety level. And here we talked about anxiety today. And we have a good friend in Wayne, and we have donuts in the house. But it all sort of melts away. You know, you can stay and play for 3 hours, and everything around you will change. And I don't know if you feel it when you play it. I don't know if you can sense it. But man, we all go silent.
And when you play, do you feel the music and it changes your mood, or is it like everything else becomes a road? If it's your job, it's what you do.
Oh, no. I usually, there's a lot of nerves involved. I mean, I was nervous 4 hours ago. So if I can calm my own anxiety and really get into the music, I always feel better after having played and maybe made a difference, you know, because that's what I like to do. I like to make a difference with music, you know.
You still get the butterflies?
Oh gosh, yes. That was
Really?
My resting heart rate this morning was 117. I was so nervous.
But why?
Because I went to play a song and I just hadn't played it in years. The song I played this morning, I couldn't remember the solo, and so I got very, very nervous. You know, they say if you're a performer and you get nervous, it means you care. But I guess I get super nervous when I'm being recorded. You know, so there's that pressure to play.
We could put a dot over
perfectly.
you.
And when I take that, when I force myself to not think about perfection, and I force myself to just relax and play and enjoy the music, then it truly is joyful and always a nice experience. Once I get past those initial nerves, you know.
And you play an electric violin instead of an acoustic violin. Have you always?
No, I started on my grandfather's violin. That's how I got started. It was his violin. And I was about 13 when my grandmother handed me his violin. He had had a stroke and he could no longer play. So I thought, you know, I'll try to play it. And that's how it all started. It wasn't something I set out to do, but after 1 year of playing, I was already in year 3 of playing. So I was always trying to stay ahead of my, I was always trying to play the next hardest thing when I was a kid. I was, you know.
Did you play in school? Did you play in college?
I played in, when I was in high school, I was one of the youngest members of the Cape Cod Symphony Orchestra. I auditioned when I was a sophomore in college, sophomore in high school, and played as a member for the last 3 years I was in high school. So that was an education in and of itself. You know, a lot of practicing back then, like 3 hours a day, and I was running cross country at the time, and I was a straight A student, and you know, I was just doing a lot of things. And then, yeah, so pretty much I've been playing about 40 years now.
Did you ever want to take it to the next level and be part of a symphony or go to
I
Broadway?
was, you know, after I had played in the symphony, that was my high school years, so, and I had no social life at all during high school because I was so strict with my violin and my running that when I went away to college, I literally took a break from playing and focused on studying and pursuing other interests, my education, which was just business. I thought I wanted to go to school for music, but I was steered away from that by family. They said you should get a business degree, so I got the business degree, and here I am in my 50s still playing music. So,
but you also have a gym.
I do,
and you're a champion. We've talked about this, and you know you have done a lot of work on yourself, and you've dedicated yourself, and you are a champion at that. And I want to talk about a little bit about the Kim's Garage, because she does personal training, which she has a garage where she does it, and she has all this equipment in there and everything else, and she teaches people how to stay healthy, which I think at this time of what we're going through right now, you know, you should play the violin music. What I want to do is I want to record you, and then you can play your music in that gym, and it calms you. You know, working out. Now you work out every day.
Two don't go together.
Huh?
Those two don't go together.
You don't know that.
I do though.
No,
Do you know?
You need to do that.
Need a little more
Workout, don't you?
upbeat, but
Really?
well, it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing Pilates or a cool down, it would be lovely.
When I was
Stretching,
pulling,
sure.
When I was pulling hamstrings, I didn't want to hear all that.
Yeah, but if you're doing stretching, a cool down, just to clear your mind, a meditation, it would be spectacular. Maybe you can do some music, and Eileen, you can put a meditation CD with her music
I
into
was
your
just
box.
thinking that. I was just thinking that your music would be so beautiful, especially in my new Courage course that I'm creating. And I think, you know, we could really talk how to collaborate.
Don't you have a magical box or something you're putting together?
I am trying to put together my
I saw some of the
contentment
pieces.
kit. Yeah, I have my little plaques.
Yeah, that is so cool. I want one.
Yeah, you.
I don't know when you're going to sell them, but I'm all in.
You can have one. It's my new little plaques that I'm going to be giving, well, in my box, if I ever create my box. If not, I don't know.
I got
We'll
a
see where
shoe
they'll
box.
go.
I'll give you a box.
They're great for guests. I mean, so many
Yeah,
things.
exactly. So many things.
Are we going to
So
put donuts in this box still?
I'm going to send these to my guests that have been on my show already.
You know, we should put a CD in there of your music, maybe 3 songs.
That's a great idea.
Tranquility. Listen, I'm all into change. I don't think that the way things have been going on and been done before work. Because here we are in the soup, so I'm not going to say that that works. I'm sorry. I'd rather go the other way and see what happens with that. I want to change the whole deal. Whatever wasn't working, let's leave that over there. Can we try something? Maybe we're just too aggressive.
Hey, we got to try something.
Maybe we're too guilty.
But your music is beautiful. And you train people. I know, I'm guilty. Like I did have, I'm thinking, when did
Give me
I work
another
out
donut.
this week? All right, it's day 5. I only worked out twice. Today's
I mean,
day 3.
are you feeling me?
I feel you feeling me.
Where's Vlad?
You
Where are
feeling
you
me?
feeling me? I would do it the other way. You know what wasn't working? Can we leave that behind?
Yeah, try it again.
Can we maybe that doesn't work. Maybe there's too much testosterone. Is that the right word? Testosterone? Too much testosterone.
Try it again.
And try again. And try again. And try again. But let's try something different. You know, you should do plan ahead. You should talk and be sensible about what you're doing, right? We have enough issues around us. Can't we try something a little different?
Absolutely. You want to talk about Kim's Garage?
Sure. I turned my garage into a gym about 10, 12 years ago, and have been training people and burning fat for a living for quite some time now. I train all ages, all fitness levels.
Wayne's like, really?
I'd love to give you some fat to burn.
Wait a minute. She left the best part out. She's about to become the class of.
Oh yeah, I'm getting ready to. I just finished the book. I'm getting certified as a certified glute specialist.
Wow.
Oh.
So it's like leg day every day?
Basically.
You remember?
Only on days that end in Y.
You remember on Steinfeld, the license plate, the show? What was it called?
I don't know.
The Ass Man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Right?
Ass Man.
Are you not? We're gonna get a plate. It says
Leg
Ass Man.
day, shoot, not every day, only on days that end in Y. I love that.
Only you would get that. There's no guilt in that?
I only train my glutes on days that end in Y. That's the problem.
And it's funny because she has, if you go to her Facebook page, she has her glutes in pictures. And I'm sitting there going, why in the world would somebody do that? And then here she goes. She's going to be a professional glute person.
How much?
Everybody needs better glutes.
How long
Everybody.
are the workouts typically?
How much?
How long?
An hour.
Okay.
Everybody needs an hour. To really properly train somebody, you need a proper warm-up, proper dynamic stretching, and then about a 45-minute workout, and then I cool you down properly and stretch you out at the end. So the start to finish, it's an hour. But
You do beginners to professionals?
all ages, all fitness levels, yes.
What about below beginners?
Those two. I got room for you, don't worry.
Now, I'd like to send a crew out to do some film work from her garage piece
Okay.
as well. I think it's in exchange for some music, because I'm going to tell you something. Kim
I'm
makes
going on that
me-
remote though. I want to work out.
Kim makes me work really hard. This has been in the process for 6 months, 7 months almost.
Yeah, probably more
To
like
get
7.
her to come.
Yeah.
To agree to do all of this. This is not happening overnight.
Sure.
But man, is it worth it? My
Right?
goodness, can she
Music
play?
is absolutely worth it.
She can play.
thank you.
Unbelievable.
Wait, maybe
it's
she
an honor
can
to be
play
here.
and you can sing.
I was
love
gonna,
to, yeah.
you know what? I was watching him when you were playing, and his lips were moving.
Well, I was thinking of the words while you were playing, so. Yeah.
I would love to hear you sing. And he can sing.
I know.
And, you know, he don't let him fool you.
Really?
This man has
okay.
pipes on him that are unbelievable.
True. Absolutely true.
Sure, we can try.
Should have joined me.
And with her playing, you know, maybe that's a new gig. Like I tell you, I'm into. Now I've told Kim, I made a deal with her. I'm gonna push her so far, so hard, and so out. I never knew how nervous she got until today. Today I said, "Wow, Kim is a little nervous."
I'm always
don't get
nervous before a
nervous.
gig.
What am I gonna get nervous
But
about?
people get
I can
nervous.
share. It's
There's
much
a lot
harder
to
when
worry
you're
about
singing
when you're a
as well.
violinist.
So what are you gonna do when we go to Meisner and you're playing in front of 12,000?
Did I say I was going to do that?
Yes,
I was saying I was gonna
we
do
had a deal.
We did.
We did. You said yes. You're the yes lady.
Maybe
I'll
she
be
plays
just as nervous there as I was today.
Well, maybe she plays it again and we get Wayne to sing on the next go round.
I have an idea of something I want to put together. Now, we were just invited to join with Jack. They want concerts in every other month. I think it starts next month. Of singers and everything else. So I need to talk to you
Okay.
and you because they want.
Who?
It's funny. We talked about doing concerts of healing.
That's what we
And-
need, Eileen.
The politicians are
Healing.
listening, and this is what's going on right now. So they want some of that healing stuff going on. And I want to take all our friends with us so that you can talk to people. You know, everybody right now needs a little bit of help. They won't admit it, they won't say it, and they won't sure as hell ask for it. But everybody, including me, can use a little bit of help right now because I have never been under so much pressure in my life as I am going through right now. I haven't seen my son in months until yesterday. And he gave me such a hug, I think he broke my left rib because we haven't seen each other. And I do it because of my grandkids. I don't want to be anywhere around them right now. I just don't want to do this whole thing. But I look at the encouragement about what's going on around us right now. I look at all the talent in this room, all the things that you do and bring, and I want to share it. I don't care if I got to do it from a platform or I got to do it from Mars. It makes no difference to me, but I'm going to get this damn thing done. And we're going to do this concert. And yes, you're going to play because we had a deal, and you're going to keep your deal. And Wayne, you're going to sing because we had a deal. I don't remember it, but we're going to have it anyway.
Don't ask me to sing.
Wayne, I don't remember my deal either, but I'm with you, man.
But you know something? You guys are leaders. You're the cure to the problem. And we got to get that problem out there. And you ain't got to listen to me. Look at Doc. She will tell you. I have never been so inspired. You should do your show more than once a week because it builds me up and let's go. And I talked to you about this. It builds me up. This is what this is all about. Looking for the cure that's inside us, not in the outside world. And that's the
Well, you know what? We're all looking for light. And that's what you're saying. We all have to be the light for the world because the world is pretty dark right now. And let the light shine brighter than the darkness is dark.
That's right. It's, and you know something? It's time. The world right now is rebelling. The earth is rebelling.
Yes.
And we still ain't been smart enough to realize. You think that 9 feet of water in a city like New York City is not a sign? Everything burning west of the Mississippi is not a sign? Come on now. You got to wake up and smell the coffee here. Enough of this nonsense. Let's change it. Let's try something different. Even if we go on concert and we do and they hear this guy sing a her play, and when we make people laugh for an hour, isn't that better than what we're going through right now?
You're going to do your ventriloquist act
I have
with
a
RK?
ventriloquist act. Wait till you see this ventriloquist act. I have it all ready to go.
Do you guys know RK? Whatever, he calls him 2.5 men. He's a little guy.
Little guy.
And he wants to be, I don't want to say the dummy, but the doll to Freddie's
He's going to be
ventriloquist act.
the ventriloquist act. And he's hilarious.
That's
I'm going to
hilarious.
eat a donut and he's going to sing. That kind of deal.
It's going to be really
It's cheating
funny.
a bit.
I'm bringing in. I'm bringing
That's
in.
not really ventriloquism.
No.
I'm bringing in. Kim, you will appreciate this. I'm bringing in a violin. He's going to play the violin. I'm going to drink water, and it's going to play a little tune.
It's going to come out of his mouth, and you're going to drink the water?
Yeah.
It's kind
I'm going to drink, and he gets drunk.
Got to have some levity. People want to be part of your workout program. Where to find you? You do private parties, birthday parties, events?
Absolutely. On Facebook, Kim Jaffar. On Facebook, it's just KIMJAFFAR. My cell phone, 561-758-9122. On Instagram, I'm the Fit Fiddler. And I just like to keep it simple. Yeah,
That's cool,
I just
the Fit
do it all.
Fiddler.
Music and fitness, all under one roof.
Awesome. More
Yes.
to come.
The
All right, we've
Fit
got music and fitness, and now we're moving into donuts and rum.
The rum.
All right, we're going to have to segue that with a commercial break, I think. So hopefully Steve Gubb is going to be joining us all the way from Boston, getting ready for our Gubba weekend. You've had a few Gubba weekends getting ready for that one.
Well, this is the big one, though. This is the how many day holiday, and then I got to go to your mom's house.
I know, it's a 3-day weekend, and then it's Rosh Hashanah, so we go for it.
Maybe I take Wayne with me and we sing to Mama.
There you go. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll
Guilt.
be right back.
Media Productions and WNN Money Talk Radio have been in conjoint business for 10 years. They've been working around the clock, nonstop, to promote over 500 shows and businesses with added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP Media Productions at 866-224-5422.
Welcome to your vacation staycation. And what better way to kick back than to blend up a sweet pina colada, a smooth mojito, or just a nice stiff rum and coke. If you want true relaxation and enjoyment, then you want Gubba Rum. Gubba Rum is a unique rum infusion. Gubba Silver Rum is infused with real shredded coconut, and Gubba Rum Gold is infused with real shredded vanilla bean. Both are made with certified organic ingredients. Each infused Gubba Rum is 35% ABV, 70 proof, and as we say in Boston, wicked smooth. So if you're looking for the best combination of taste, smoothness, quality, and price, your clear choice is Gubba Rum. If you want that wicked smooth taste for yourself or your vacation staycation, visit GubbaRum.com to find your closest liquor store that carries Gubba Rum Gold and Gubba Rum Silver. Gubba Rum, it's wicked smooth.
Looking for a cool, laid-back space with great people and even better drinks? You can't lose. The Artful Dodger, Boca Raton's hidden gem. A good old-fashioned local bar is hard to come by, but not anymore. The Artful Dodger is a fun, casual place to sit back and relax. Located at 495 Northeast 20th Street in Boca Raton, you'll find your new favorite bar. The Artful Dodger. We'll see you there.
Welcome to Lost Harbor Spirits, a world where pirates inspire our spirits, treasures remain undiscovered, and flavors are infused with the essence of mysterious voyages. The distillery became one of the few women-owned craft spirits production sites in the U.S. From our award-winning spirits of vodka and rum to delicious gin, we're always coming up with some new and exciting flavors to keep your cocktails delicious and fresh. Proudly distilling out of West Palm Beach, Florida, Lost Harbor Spirits is a true treasure waiting to be discovered. Contact Palm Beach Distillery at lostharborspirits.com to take a tour or purchase your favorite spirit at your local liquor store.
Text alert! Text alert! I was receiving letter after letter from the IRS.
I got Mike Velati on the phone and I said, Mike, I got a problem.
He took the pressure off my shoulders.
He just made me feel like I had Superman on my side.
Trust me, he's the man to go to.
IRS problems? I'm Mike Velarde, enrolled agent. I can help. My company, Winning Tax Solutions, has always gotten our clients the best possible results. Visit us at winningtaxsolutions.com or call us today.
When your property suffers from water, mold, fire, or biohazard, you need a professional remediation company that is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Rescue Clean 911 offer 24/7 emergency service with 1-hour response times now in your area. Water, mold, fire, biohazard. Call now 1-833-253-2699.
Handling the hard jobs with a soft touch.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
It's funny.
What? My wheels?
And we're back on our Labor Day weekend, Friday. We're getting ready, Gubba weekend. We've got a call on the line. You want to bring the call over
Let's
first?
bring the caller over because if it is what I think it is. Caller, you're on the air. How are you?
We got Mr. Baseball on the line.
Yeah, I hope so.
And I think we got Steve Gubb joining us from
We'll bring
Boston.
him over in a second. Is Mr. Baseball on the line? We're working on it.
All right, so let's bring Steve over in the meantime.
Let's bring over Steve
And
so
let's
we can have
talk
some
to Michelle
conversation.
and see how everyone's enjoying their donuts from Mini Donut World. Michelle, I know you were a hit because I've been talking to people and they're like, I bought boxes for my birthday, for a friend's birthday. Then I bought another box for a birthday and I bought another box. Wow.
We've gotten several orders.
Do you have a mic?
Oh, no, I don't. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. We've gotten several orders because of our interactions.
That's great.
A lot of the adult infused donuts, actually. More
Really?
so, yeah, more so than the regular ones.
Now,
So-
I first of all, I want to thank you for sending the donuts down to Covenant.
He's driving.
And they love. Yeah, he's driving. He's a maniac. Steve, you're a maniac. You're a maniac, Steve.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Kim, Eileen, Wayne. Hello.
You're driving, or is your lovely wife driving?
No, I'm driving.
I want you to know something. This
We
is
don't
about
condone this.
this is about illegal in 12 states. So can you pull over,
I
please?
think it's illegal in 50 states, but what the hell, you know? Look, this
My
could
Lord.
be a first. It could be a televised
You're making me nervous.
crash of a car going 80 miles an hour. Think of the headlines you're gonna have.
No. I don't want to think about anything. Have you spoken to Wayne and gotten your stuff done? Because you're a maniac.
No. Hey, Wayne, can you do this over the phone while you drive? How does that work with dignity? It works with dignity. That's how it is. It's great.
Are you holding the phone or is it on the stand?
No, I don't have a stand in the car, so
Oh,
you're
Lord.
bouncing the same
It gets
as I
better
am.
and better.
Wow.
As Val would say, huh?
I am sorry. I'm trying to rush back from doing a tasting at 4 o'clock, and I'm cutting it a little bit short. So I had to call in this way, in this manner. And I do apologize. I don't mean to be rude.
Wow, you're not rude at all. Just be safe, Steve. Michelle was able to
I'm
take
okay.
Michelle was able to take the gubba and put it into an infused donut.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, well,
It was a big hit.
Yeah, well, I know. Well, I'm very glad to hear that. You must be over 21 to eat infused donuts, and that's a good thing. Did you do Long Island iced teas today as well?
You might be drinking a Long Island iced tea.
Oh, wait a minute. I went to the Artful Dodger yesterday and I introduced them to the Gubba Cuba Libre.
Yum.
And I gotta tell you, it was a hit. Everybody in the bar loved it because it doesn't have the rum bite. So it's on the menu up
Well,
there
that's
right
great.
now. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Thank you, Freddie.
You're welcome, you maniac.
Michelle, so it was a hit, the donut?
Yes, absolutely. And actually, I'm Irish and I'm a drinker. And the first time I tasted your alcohol was here at the Brooklyn Cafe, and everything that I tasted was delicious.
Oops.
We're frozen.
He's-
We lost him.
He's frozen now.
That's scary.
Look at his mouth. Do that again.
He's trying.
I think Steve should drive carefully and do his thing.
Yeah,
and,
I think he drove through a
He's
black
one
spot.
scary dude, I gotta tell
Yeah.
you.
You know, it's with you, I have family.
Steve, just drive to the funeral home now.
Save us the trouble of finding you.
You know, it's really not a joke, but I have to go over. I will put the phone down when I go over the bridge, the Sagamore Bridge here.
Oh, good. When it goes over the bridge.
Valerie likes the shot.
Did we get the phone call in?
What's great about these bridges is that there are signs on either end of the bridge from the Samaritans, and it says, "Trouble? Call 1-800-we-can-help" with whatever it is. It's
jumpers.
a little known news item that unfortunately people jump off these bridges. They find it very, very effective. So I will be careful. I will not go on the dead end ramp.
1-800-CALL-HELP. Call for more.
You know, I've done shows for about 15 years. I've never done one with a guy in a moving car. Just saying. Look at him.
Amazing. We're
Look, he's
working on bringing
frozen.
Mr. Baseball over also.
He's frozen.
So,
Look at him.
Michelle, you've been busy with donuts while we unfreeze Steve?
Yes, we are. We're actually gearing up for Halloween.
Wow.
And the rest of the holidays. If history repeats itself, it's going to be the same where Halloween is going to be more of an indoor event because, you know, parents are afraid to have their kids go trick-or-treating. So last year we had a lot of business where parents would come and just get a lot of donuts and have like parties inside as opposed to letting their kids go outside and trick-or-treat.
Now, you do small venues and you could do big venues, right?
Yeah, we cater to all sizes of social and corporate events.
So if I'm doing a gig at Meisner Park and she's playing, I can put 12,000 donuts on one on every chair.
Absolutely.
With her picture on it, right?
Yep. Yeah, we have our signature
Why
logo
is she
donuts.
laughing? You don't know. She's laughing at me.
Yeah,
I'm
we can put her
serious.
picture on there.
12,000
How many people are going to sit on that?
You're not going to sit on it. It comes in a little box. Things like that. So, wait, only you would sit on the donut.
I stirred it.
Yeah.
You just take an audio VMix.
Well, the amazing thing is that you can do anything with donuts. You know,
We can.
donuts is the type of thing, adult donuts, whatever donuts, it's the type of thing it's like an icebreaker, and it continues to go in for
And
any
especially
business.
that they're mini, you know, it's
Yeah.
like nobody does minis except us. So it's, you know, you're right, it's like an icebreaker because people are like, oh, these are so cute.
And the way you do it with putting the little logos and stuff and pictures on the top
And
of
everything's made fresh to
count.
order. We don't have anything sitting out.
it.
We
You're
have no
killing me
shelves.
with this thing, I gotta tell you.
We actually have to move them off our set because the smell and the temptation, there's no willpower once they're sitting in front of you. None. It goes out the door. And
Yeah,
Steve's
as
case
you
out
eat
the
it in
window.
front of me and you eat it. You and Kim are enjoying that one box and you're eating with your fingers and I'm here dying,
Yeah, I know.
feeling guilty.
Well, and we recently named one of the donuts after Dawn,
Of
which
course
is
you
our
have.
key lime with the Patron infusion. It's called the Dawn. Officially in our
What
store.
can I tell you? It's officially the dawn.
Oh, Lord.
That's great.
And we're gonna put it on a merch store. We're putting a donut in a shirt with her name on it.
There
We're
you go.
actually working on that.
Yeah.
Did we lose Steve?
Oh, no.
knows?
He put it down. We
Probably
lost Mr.
ended
We're
up
trying
in
to get
the-
Mr. Baseball over also.
Do we
Probably-
have Mr. Baseball?
They're
I've
having a
ended
hard
up in the
time
river.
finding his call.
What?
Yeah, I know. We're trying to give him a VMix, even if we just take his audio.
What?
We'll get that over also.
What
What's the best way for people to look up for the different flavors, the different sizes?
That would be on minidonutworld.com. You can order online. I'm actually the director of catering. My cell phone number is 954-881-2371. And the store's number is 954-369-2301. We're located in Cooper City.
And you also tell me they are kosher. but
Yes,
not
we're
hard.
dairy kosher.
They're dairy kosher,
Mm-hmm.
which is good for people to know that also. And
And
they
we do
deliver.
gluten-free.
And gluten-free.
We, with 24-hour notice, we could do gluten-free donuts.
We had the best time making donuts there last week.
That was so fun.
It was so much fun. We got to take the donut. You made them, and then we got to decorate them and do the frosting, and
Yeah.
you do everything from kids' birthday parties to adults, weddings, engagements, logos for football teams,
Correct?
everything.
Yes. We're doing a lot with the Miami Dolphins right now that the season has, well, preseason, but the season is starting. They order a lot of our donuts customized for their suites.
Wow,
So, yeah, we're,
that's fantastic.
mm-hmm.
And I got to tell you, you got to eat them that day.
Yeah,
So you don't want them to sit around. Don't buy them on Friday. Think you're going to eat them on Sunday.
Right.
You want to make sure you get them that day. The freshest, the best. And that's how they hold the best. Eileen, you do a lot of parties?
Oh,
You used to before
I
COVID.
used to make the most amazing parties. My themed parties were, you ask any of my friends, any of my family, they are unbelievable. And I'm hoping and praying I can do it again very soon. And I will include my mini donuts in it.
thank you.
And Kim, you're going to be the entertainment.
Absolutely.
I'm in.
All right, let's bring Mr. Bates. Is he on call?
Let's try him. Let's
All
see
right,
how
let's
this
hear.
works.
Let's see what he's got to
Oh,
say.
of course, and we have to have Gubba Rum at the party.
Ah,
Absolutely.
there he is.
That's Mr. Baseball.
You want to show his face?
How are you? Can you talk?
He's on Wi-Fi.
You're on Wi-Fi on your phone?
Uh-oh, Mr. Baseball doesn't.
Oops.
We lost
Lost him.
Mr. Baseball.
Baseball's dead.
They ain't good. They ain't good.
He's by. All right, let's go to commercial break. Let's see if we can grab Mr. Baseball on the line. What happened to Steve?
Steve hit the bridge.
He's in the river.
No, I don't mean he hit the bridge. I mean, he was crossing the bridge. He texts me. He says, I can't use my phone over the bridge.
All right, yeah, no texting and driving, please. It goes against all
Yeah, because there's
rules.
cops on the bridge. I know what the deal is.
Steve Gubb, Gubba Rum. If you're looking for Gubba Rum in the area, you can find them at Oceans Wine and Liquor. You can find it at Black Tie Liquor. You can find it at Boca Liquor. You can ask for Monty. You can find it down at Primo's Liquor. All over South Florida and in Gainesville and in Boston. So just ask for your Gubba Gold or Gubba Silver. You can also go on to drizzly.com. And these local liquor stores will deliver to you. It is the coolest thing ever. You can actually even have it within an hour. And I know that because I've done it. So it's really pretty cool. Even on a Saturday night, they will deliver to your house. Let's take a commercial break, see if we get Mr. Baseball on. More to come on our Gubba Weekend Mini Donuts. A whole lot of fun. We'll be right back.
Shows and businesses reaching all over South Florida. With added platforms such as social media live streaming, podcasts, and the specialty of live radio, it has never been easier to get your voice heard by millions of listeners. To amplify your impact and start your show today, contact AMP2TV at 866-224-5422. That's 866-224-5422.
Hi, I'm Tracy McDonough, owner and founder of Healing Moments. Healing Moments is a healing playroom, a mind, body, spirit center. Our service is love and compassion, and the environment is soothing, peaceful, and inviting. Every area is designed for healing and peace. We deliver services such as massage therapy or lymphatic drainage, energy healing and Reiki, chakra balancing, physical vascular therapy for circulation and pain, vibrational medicine using frequencies and oils, and music in order to calm and relax your mind, body, and spirit. We also offer detoxification services using infrared sauna, ionic foot baths, and power plates. All of our modalities are designed to reduce stress, anxiety, induce relaxation, relieve pain, and provide detoxification and inflammation reduction for optimal healing and wellness.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Jay Harmon exclusively in the Gallery of Boca. Jay Harmon captures the essence of really creative and captivating mind. Jay Harmon brings light into the darkness on majority of his pieces, using a negative background to highlight the details of some of his looks. I know some artists use white canvases, but he thrives on a black canvas. And here's the kicker. He only uses pencil, colored pencil, graphite pencil, and pencil for his art pieces. Yes, I know it's hard to fathom that these beautiful pieces came from pencil, but yes, they did. And the only way you can experience Jay Harmon is if you come to the Gallery of Boca. Jay Harmon, an unconventional artist with a unique story behind every canvas.
been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
All right, let's move Mr. Baseball over to see one way or the other.
Primetime sports in the house, in the car.
There you go. Another guy
The golf
driving.
cart, though.
What is it? Everybody's driving.
I'm trying to get this done for you, my friends.
All right, let's do this, Mr. Bay. Can you stop? Don't move.
He's in a golf cart.
Okay, stop on the side of the road. 1 second, okay. Because that way I don't lose you. This is Mr. Baseball. You got some fantastic news happening. I want to hear about the news.
I do. So one of your favorite players I just signed to as of 12 o'clock p.m. today. Ruben Tejada has been signed to the playoff-bound Chicago White Sox. Okay.
Wow.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And this guy is a player. Now you are his manager, yes?
I'm his agent, correct. So, and I know I promised you that I'd come in today, but unfortunately I had to do a few things with MLB with his contract, so unfortunately I wasn't able to make it into the studio, but I know I promised you I'd call.
Awesome.
Now, is ESPN going to make the announcement tonight?
It should be on MLB Trade Rumors here shortly.
So you got it first?
Yeah,
We got it first, baby.
We got it first. Nice. Thank you. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
Congratulations on
Congratulations.
that trade.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. How's everything else going over there today?
Everything.
He is.
We
He's
have
got power
everything.
lines. He's at the golf cart.
He's with the golf cart. Now, we are talking about doing a sports show.
Oh, fantastic.
With him, me, Steve-O, and the singing...
Pitty? Mr. Pitty?
Mr. Singing...
That'll be a show. I guess he's going to play golf.
That's it. No, I'm actually picking up my kids from school. We live right by the school. I got my neighbor here. Say hi.
Tell your neighbor, we're going to send her a bag of coffee for saying hi.
Remember we did Mom? We could do
Sharon,
it.
they're going to send you a bag of coffee for saying hi live on Brooklyn Cafe.
Coffee talk, she says. 100%.
We're looking for a coffee talk. We used to have one.
I'd be very good for that.
Would you do it?
You'll be great for it.
No, we'll talk.
Discuss.
Listen, I want to thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it. This is what happens when you go to the Artful Dodger and you have a couple, and he promised me he was going to do this. It's a first here, and this is a somebody. And the Chicago White Sox, I am picking to win it all this year.
Yep.
To win it all. That's some team.
When I signed the contract with him, I said, Ruben, you're going to basically have probably the best opportunity to win a World Series in your entire career.
True that. And this is probably his last chance. Talk about looking at the future.
As an agent, I wouldn't want to say that.
No, I know. But as a fan, I do say that. But listen, you got him on the right team, and the bottom line here is he's got a shot. And all you need in life is a shot.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
As long as I don't get run over by the cars on Military Trail right now, we'll be good.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Be safe. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
Thank
Thanks
you,
so
Mr.
much
Baseball.
for that.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Well, there you have. We got something before.
You gotta love living in South Florida, right? We got cars in Boston on the bridge. We've got golf carts picking kids up from school.
But you know something? I always wanted to do a sports show. And this is the closest that now these are Major League ball players. And this is as close as I can get. Now he's bringing in Lee Mazzilli, Darryl Strawberry, all of these ex-Mets, because he knows I'm a big Mets fan. And and if the Mets begin to make a run as this thing goes on and progress, they're going to be coming in here. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Whole lot of fun.
Whole lot of fun.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us. Kim, maybe you can take us out. Michelle, the donuts are spectacular.
Set up the camera on
Wayne,
three.
as always, amazing. Eileen,
We are. We're giving you 60
it all
60
starts
seconds.
with you. We're going to be airing that tonight again at I believe 7 o'clock.
Yes, you know what? From 6 to 8, just go to 95.3 FM.
Tune in.
And tune into all of that, or go to the Facebook and all that. We got a whole bunch of shows going in. It's all new stuff. It's really, really exciting. And this is brought by Dignity Memorial. It's brought by our friends at the
Mini Donut World.
Mini Donut World as well. And just enjoy and sort of calm down for the weekend.
We all
right,
need to
Doc?
calm down for the weekend.
We're going to calm down for the weekend. We're going to make it. Now, September 11th is coming. It's coming. And I'm going to tell you, that's a real tough day for me. Really tough. So until that day comes, I just want to build this. And I want everybody to be safe this weekend. Don't be stupid. Remember this, stupid done, stupid gives. Simple. Don't do the stupid thing and you're good to go. Don't drink and drive and everything else. But enjoy your weekend. This is special because if we can get through this weekend, I just feel that this thing is going to go in the other way. You just got to feel it.
All right, I'm all in for that feeling then. All right, we're going to have Kim take us out, close it out. Have a great weekend, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other, and enjoy the beautiful music of Kim Jafar.
Well, that's about it for today. Even though the show's over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun every day from 12 to 2. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddie S. will bring you more good cheer next time. You can follow the Brooklyn Cafe on Facebook at the Brooklyn Cafe TV to rewatch every minute of the show. We'll see you next time.
In the cold and sleepless nights, I wait for you to bring me back to life. In my electric eyes, it doesn't mean that time can thicken every single breath. I want to unfreeze my heart and fly away. That's why I wanna save it. Your moons and craters. Open up my eyes, waterfalls of ice, sweeping me away like an avalanche. Helpless as I fall, the words can't say it all, sweeping me away like an avalanche, like an avalanche. I listen for a sound, waiting deep inside my maze of sweeping thrills and colors. Just a ray of light, bathing me in drops of ink that gleams across my body. Wish you could unfreeze my heart and we could